1886 was a great year. Coca-Cola created the world's first soft drink, Carl Benz invented the car, and a mighty little club with a powerful idea started, the Peoria Women's Club.
This is the parlor. So this is like a fancy sitting area for us with our members. And what's really unique about this room is this fireplace is original to the building, but this is our founding member, Clara Parsons Borland. She's always looking over us at our different events.
Our founder, Clara Parsons Borland, was a very wealthy woman, as most of the founders at that time were. She had 6 children, and I think it was the 1880s. She and her husband just went off to Europe. I think they spent like 6 years in Paris. Now, prior to that, she and a group of ladies had met at her home on Knoxville called the Ladies' Art Guild, where they talked about famous painters, international painters, and that. So when she goes to Paris, she's got some background in art through the Montmartre area and that. But she also, at the time, Paris was the cultural hub of the world. So during that time there, being that she had a worldview anyway, she thought to herself, why can't I do this in Peoria?
So before women even had the right to vote, the Peoria Women's Club banded together, gathering inspiring women like Borland, the founder, and Lucy Ting, Dr. Anna Adams, Julia Proctor White, and more, to meet in various members' homes for a singular purpose.
In my studying the women at the time, there is a phrase called noblesse oblige. And it's an old concept, but basically what it means is that nobility has an obligation. And when I thought of that and I looked at what they did and all the different interests that they had, I thought that was their worldview, like bloom where you're planted.
And they grew and grew. What started out as a group of 24 ladies grew to nearly 700 members. The Peoria Women's Club officially needed a meeting place, and the corner of Madison and Fayette became their new club home.
So this is our cornerstone of the building. This was placed in 1893. And so it was just restored by one of our restoration committees. So the letters were all replaced. Before, it was kind of breaking apart.
This 2-story building was built with a full stage and tiered seating on the 2nd floor. It hosted performances by the Peoria Players, Peoria Symphony Orchestra, and numerous nationally renowned entertainers such as Carl Sandburg and Victor Hugo.
So this is our 432-seat theater. It is original to the building. It has not been used since the 70s. So currently we don't use it at all for any events, but we can take tours through. The seats that you see are original to the building. They even have like the little shawl hangers on the back, I think, and there's hat hangers on the underside. So that's kind of a fun little fact about who used to come to the theater.
It's not just about entertainment. This club isn't focused on fun and games, it's a dedicated service organization. PWC played a pivotal role in establishing Peoria's first kindergarten, appointing the first woman police matron, and contributing significantly to the mental health initiatives and the development of the Peoria State Hospital. The club also actively supported political and community causes, such as the women's suffrage movement.
One of the things I read in the history was none of these women had organizational backgrounds other than the fact that they ran their homes, but they didn't sit on boards anywhere or do anything. And somehow when they put all their ideas together and it came together, it just worked. It really worked.
I think I'm more empowered by it. And that's something that we always say, is that we have been empowering women since 1886, you know. But I'm really truly inspired because they were doing all this stuff before they even had the right to vote.
With a recent grant from the National Park Service, the club's building will get some much-needed renovations so that generations of women to come will be able to give back to Peoria.
It's a privilege to be part of a plan that develops and brings good things to people, because we all need that. We can entertain, we can do service, but to me, it is a real privilege anytime you can help other people in any way.